Hey guys, this is Collector Dude Bluey Fan 2010 here, back again. I know it's been a very long time since I've done like a physical media update due to the fact that due to the weather and all that crazy stuff happening. But today, here's the stuff that I got today. So I went to this store called The Exchange that's called in my area, and I got one DVD. Then I believe it was sometime this week, maybe Thursday, maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday, my dad got me the Wicked movie on Blu-ray. And then today I actually got a little golden book from the new Pixar movie Hoppers. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, the first DVD I'm gonna show you off is the movie I Am Sam. Well, here's a fun fact. I actually watched this movie back in late October at school, and I really enjoyed this movie. This is actually a pretty emotional movie. I really loved it. Cannot wait to rewatch it. Here's the chapter list. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Here's the chapter list, and here's the back of it. Wait, hold on. This is the chapter list. Not this. So that's I Am Sam, which is a masterpiece film, which is another film that is a masterpiece. This movie's a masterpiece. I cannot wait to rewatch it. Maybe sometime next week. Okay, this next movie is a 2025 film that came out in November, and it's not Zootopia 2. No. That movie is not going to be out on Blu-ray until, I believe, sometime in March. But I got Wicked for Good. And I also have the first Wicked film on Blu-ray. So, for the collection. And I did see this film in theaters back in November. And this movie's a masterpiece. I think this is better than the first movie, in my opinion. You know, it's really sad. You know, I actually heard it's actually really sad to hear that Wicked, the sequel for Wicked for Good, did not get any nominees at the Oscars. It did not. It didn't get any nominees at the Oscars. That is actually really sad. I really enjoyed this movie. I don't know. I don't get the hate for this movie. It's actually a really good movie. But, oh well. Yeah, unfortunately, this movie didn't get any nominees at the Oscars. Unfortunately. Not even for Best Actress, Best Picture, anything like that. Anyway, here's the code. And here's the music. You can scan this code if you want. By the way, the soundtrack is amazing, just like from the first movie. So that's Wicked for Good on Blu-ray, which is a masterpiece. Yeah, sad to see that this movie didn't get any nominees at the Oscars. Like, come on, Oscars. Come on, man. But it is what it is. Alright, and this last item, it's actually a book. Yep. I got the little golden book of Poppers. Yeah, this was pretty unexpected. This book came out really early, like, I think on Tuesday. Because it came out on January 27th, and today's January 31st. So I was not expecting to have this thing early. I was expecting maybe in February or something like that. I have these two. Okay, just like I did with Zootopia 2, I'm only going to show a little bit of the book. I'm not going to show you all of it. It has a major spoilers of the movie. I am not gonna show you all of it, okay? Now, just give me 1 second here. Yeah, we saw this in the trailer, where Mabel transforms into a beaver. Okay. Okay, this is from the trailer. This is not a spoiler. This is from the trailer. Look what they did. They added Tom the Lizard, which is the famous lizard meme from TikTok. That's funny. Okay. This is also like, I believe this is also in the movie where the doctor was on the radio. I can't show you this next. I can't show you that. Okay, this was in the trailer, where they said let's squish the humans. I remember that in the trailer. That was actually pretty funny. Okay. This, I believe, was also in some sort of trailer, in the trailer as well, where they were gonna attack them. Okay. Okay, this has some spoilers, so I am not showing you it. I am not showing. That's it. That's all you're getting. Yep. This has some major spoilers, so don't expect to like me to show you the whole book. Also, I heard that this movie has an early access screening on February 28th, which that's actually really cool because Pixar is actually marketing this film pretty well. But I actually heard on Twitter. So I was on Twitter yesterday, right? And I was just chilling on Twitter until like I saw this news about the movie Hoppers, where the film is gonna open to like 40 to 50 million dollars at the box office in its opening weekend. That's actually a pretty good sign. Because remember what happened to Elio when it bombed very hard? It had a stupid lack of marketing. It had a bad budget that the movie Elio had bombed. Yeah, no wonder why Elio bombed so hard. It was because it was released around the summer. Elemental, however, did manage to succeed at the box office at the end because it got a 400 million mark at the box office, which that's good. And I'm hoping for this one to end up like a little bit similar to Elemental, but I'm actually pretty happy that this movie is actually getting a pretty good box office for it. Because, you know, Pixar isn't really like good at doing marketing for original films like they did with Elemental and Elio. Yeah, Elio's marketing was horrible. Like, it was horrible. But however, this movie's marketing, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. They're actually marketing this film pretty good. It's not bad. Not bad, Pixar. Not bad. And yes, you guys, I will get the little golden book for Toy Story 5 and Gato, which Gato comes out next year, by the way, in March. Because the main reason why Gato got delayed until like March, because it had a lot of competition with like Shrek 5, Spider-Man, How to Train Your Dragon 2, the remake. So, yeah. But I do think that Gato could be good too. But I think both Gato and Hoppers will be good. Same with Toy Story 5 in my opinion. So that's the Hoppers Golden Book. I'm really excited to see the film. But again, avoid spoilers from this. You just gotta see it for yourself when you see it on February 28th, which is the early access screening, or you can just see it like on opening weekend, which is March 6th. Yeah. Anyway, you guys, that's gonna be excuse me for my voice. Excuse me. So that's gonna be it for this update video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And peace out, y'all. Later.